Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we'll be sharing some personal stories of individuals who have been living with chronic kidney disease. This topic is incredibly important because chronic kidney disease affects millions of people around the world. And it's important to share these stories to raise awareness and provide inspiration and hope for those who may be going through a similar experience. Segment 1: Jane's personal story. Our first story comes from Jane, who was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease when she was just 25 years old. She was in shock when she received the news, but she quickly realized that she needed to take control of her health and make some changes to her lifestyle. She started by making changes to her diet, cutting out processed foods and reducing her salt intake. She also started exercising more and made sure to get enough rest. Despite her efforts, Jane's kidney function continued to decline, and she eventually had to start dialysis. It was a difficult time for her, but she remained positive and focused on the things she could control. She started volunteering at a local hospital and found a community of people who were going through the same thing as her. She also started a blog where she shared her experiences and offered advice to others who were struggling with chronic kidney disease. After 3 years on dialysis, Jane received a kidney transplant from her sister. The transplant was a success, and Jane is now living a full and healthy life. She continues to volunteer and advocate for kidney disease awareness. And she hopes that her story will inspire others to take control of their health and never give up hope. If you need more information on CKD, visit our website at www.kidneytree.com. Segment 2: John's personal story. Our next story comes from John, who was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease when he was 60 years old. He had always been healthy, so the news came as a shock to him and his family. John's kidney function continued to decline, and he eventually had to start dialysis. He found the process difficult and isolating, but he remained determined to stay positive. John started to explore different forms of dialysis and eventually found one that worked well for him. He also started to research kidney disease and became an advocate for himself and others. He found a community of people who were going through the same thing as him, and he started to attend support groups and share his experiences. After 3 years on dialysis, John received a kidney transplant from a deceased donor. The transplant was a success, and John was able to return to his normal life. He continues to be an advocate for kidney disease awareness and encourages others to stay positive and never give up hope. Segment 3: Sarah's personal story. Our final story comes from Sarah, who was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease when she was 30 years old. She was pregnant with her second child at the time, and the news came as a shock to her and her family. Sarah's kidney function continued to decline, and she eventually had to start dialysis. She found the process difficult, but she remained focused on her family and her goals. Sarah started to explore different forms of dialysis and eventually found one that worked well for her. She also started to research kidney disease and became an advocate for herself and others. She found a community of people who were going through the same thing as her, and she started to attend support groups and share her experiences. After 2 years on dialysis, Sarah received a kidney transplant from a deceased donor. The transplant was a success, and Sarah was able to return to her normal life. She continues to be an advocate for kidney disease awareness and encourages others to stay positive and never give up hope. The personal stories of living with chronic kidney disease collected in this work offer a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Through their honest and courageous accounts, these individuals inspire hope and provide valuable insights into the challenges of managing this condition. Their stories serve as a reminder that, with the right support and attitude, it is possible to live a fulfilling life even with a chronic illness. If you or a loved one is suffering from chronic kidney disease and would like more information on the latest treatment and kidney health diet, visit our website today.